Do you see money as just paper or numbers in a bank account? What if I told you it's much more, something deeply woven into the fabric of our lives, influencing us in ways we rarely notice? Today, let's dive into the true essence of money, seeing it not just as currency, but as a form of flowing spiritual energy. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand the energy of money but also learn how to attract more of it by transforming your relationship with wealth. If you're ready to open your mind, stay tuned, and don't forget to comment 777 below if you're ready to unlock the abundance waiting for you. Money, as we know it, is a concept that's changed forms over centuries. Yet one core idea has remained constant: it flows. The word currency itself stems from the Latin word curre, which means to run or to flow. In ancient societies, wealth moved through exchanges of goods, then later through coins and paper, and now digitally across the world. Money was never meant to be static; it's dynamic, constantly in motion, mirroring the flow of rivers, energy, and life itself. This isn't a coincidence, it's a reflection of a deeper truth: money embodies a type of energy. And like any energy, it's influenced by our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Money is more than just a physical object, it's infused with our intentions, emotions, and values. Think about it: when you receive money, you may feel joy or relief. When you spend it, there might be excitement or even anxiety. These emotions aren't random, they reveal that money holds power in our lives far beyond material value. It touches us deeply, affecting relationships, our sense of security, and even our sense of self-worth. By viewing money through a spiritual lens, we can understand how this energy flows in and out of our lives, shaping our reality. Money impacts more than just our bank accounts. It influences our emotional and mental states, affecting how we interact with the world. For many, money can bring peace and security, while for others, its absence can lead to stress and fear. When we recognize money as an energy that influences every part of our lives, we gain a new perspective on how it can either enhance or detract from our spiritual well-being. Just like water follows a path of least resistance, money flows where our energy and intentions allow it. By understanding this connection, we can align ourselves to attract money in ways that support our highest good. When used positively, financial abundance can be a powerful force for change. Imagine using wealth to support causes you care about, to uplift others, or to create opportunities for people who need them. When aligned with positive intentions, money becomes a tool for transformation. Think about philanthropists who've used their wealth to address social issues or organizations that work toward sustainable change. This type of financial energy extends far beyond self-interest, rippling out to affect countless lives. This isn't just spending, it's a conscious flow of resources meant to elevate and empower. When we treat money as an energy that can bring about positive change, we begin to see it as a force of good rather than something to be feared or hoarded. Cultivating an abundance mindset is essential for inviting more financial flow into our lives. When we see money as flowing and plentiful, rather than scarce and limited, we open ourselves to receive more of it. This shift isn't about denying financial challenges, it's about focusing on the possibilities rather than the limitations. An abundance mindset not only influences our own sense of well-being but also radiates positivity to those around us. When we believe there is enough for everyone, we naturally attract more of what we seek. And this isn't just about positive thinking, it's a state of being that attracts opportunities, connections, and resources into our lives. How, then, can we align with this flow of money? There are several techniques to tap into this energetic frequency. First, visualization. Imagine your financial goals as already achieved. Picture yourself experiencing the abundance you seek, feel the emotions associated with that success, and bring it to life in your mind. This isn't just daydreaming, it's preparing your subconscious to recognize and attract opportunities. Next, affirmations are powerful tools for rewriting limiting beliefs. By repeating positive statements about money, you reinforce new patterns that help you see money as an ally rather than an obstacle. Practicing gratitude is another cornerstone. By appreciating what you already have, you tune into the frequency of abundance, which attracts even more. Lastly, mindful spending and setting clear financial goals bring intentionality to your relationship with money, allowing you to direct it toward what truly matters to you. The law of attraction tells us that our thoughts, beliefs, and actions shape our reality. This principle holds true for money as well. When we focus on abundance, we attract abundance. By shifting our mindset from scarcity to prosperity, we align ourselves with the energy of wealth. However, it's important to remember that attraction alone isn't enough, action must follow. Practical steps toward our financial goals, such as budgeting, investing, and mindful spending, create a strong foundation upon which the law of attraction can work. When combined with positive thinking, these actions propel us toward the financial reality we desire. Setting clear intentions around money is a powerful way to align with abundance. Our attitudes towards money, whether they stem from fear, scarcity, or openness, directly influence its flow in our lives. For example, when we make decisions based on fear or desperation, we unknowingly create blocks in our financial energy. However, by setting intentions rooted in positivity and confidence, we open ourselves to receiving. Aligning our financial decisions with our values and goals enhances this flow, allowing us to use money in ways that fulfill and elevate us rather than simply meet our needs. It's about making money work for us, not the other way around. When we exchange money, we're not merely transferring a piece of paper, a coin, or digits in a bank account, we're engaging in a deeply rooted exchange of value. This transaction is more than an isolated action, it carries an energy that goes beyond its material form. Money, as we have come to understand it, represents the culmination of effort, resources, time, and sometimes sacrifice. When you spend or receive money, you're honoring those efforts and values, and you're part of a system that acknowledges and reciprocates value. Money is essentially an energy form that flows through our lives, and each transaction is a reminder of the mutual respect and recognition embedded in that exchange. Every transaction, whether it's something as simple as buying a cup of coffee or as significant as investing in a property, is an interaction that has more profound implications than we often consider. For instance, when you purchase that cup of coffee, you're not just paying for a drink, you're supporting a business, employees, farmers, and an entire supply chain that made that experience possible. This seemingly small exchange has ripple effects that extend far beyond the immediate transaction. Large investments work similarly but on a grander scale, creating financial, social, and environmental impacts. Every transaction we engage in has the potential to affect a broad network of people and circumstances, making each act of spending or earning a small yet impactful contribution to a larger system. By approaching each financial exchange with a sense of integrity and authenticity, we can contribute to a cycle of prosperity that transcends personal gain. When we are mindful of the energy we put into our transactions, we foster an environment where money flows with positivity and purpose. This conscious approach to money supports the notion of collective prosperity, where wealth isn't just hoarded but shared, amplifying its impact on everyone involved. For example, buying from ethical businesses, supporting local artisans, or investing in sustainable ventures extends prosperity beyond ourselves, creating a ripple effect that lifts entire communities. Each mindful transaction not only benefits us but builds a foundation of integrity that empowers others, creating a flow of wealth that circulates with a shared intention of growth and abundance. So, as we conclude, let's take a step back and reflect on money as a flowing spiritual energy. It's connected to our beliefs, our intentions, and our actions. When we understand money in this way, we begin to see it not as something to be feared or hoarded but as a tool for growth and positive impact. It becomes an extension of our energy, an expression of our values, and a channel through which we can create meaningful change. If this perspective resonates with you, take a moment to write 777 in the comments below as a signal of your commitment to welcoming abundance. And remember, by changing your relationship with money, you're not just changing your finances, you're transforming your life. If this video helped you see things differently, consider subscribing for more insights into living with purpose, wealth, and inner peace. Imagine a life where you walk into any room, and all eyes instinctively gravitate towards you. Not because you seek attention, but because you carry a powerful, almost magnetic energy. You're the embodiment of strength and independence, and people sense it. They feel your presence before you even speak. It's the mark of someone different, someone special. A chosen one. But why is it that people are so drawn to you yet maintain a certain distance? This unique pull and push, a dance of attraction and distance, defines the experience of the chosen one. Someone who carries a unique energy that demands respect and recognition. You, dear viewer, are a force of nature. A powerful combination of love and detachment. People don't often understand you, and this mystery only deepens their fascination. But it's this very duality that creates a profound impact on everyone you encounter. Today, we're going to dive deep into understanding what makes you so different, why people are simultaneously drawn to and afraid of you, and how you can fully embrace your strength and independence. By the end of this video, you'll be ready to stand fully in your power, claim your truth, and let those who aren't ready to handle it fall away. Let's start by addressing the magnetism and duality of your energy. You're like both a storm and the calm after it. There's a raw, untamed intensity in the way you love, but there's also a sense of inner peace that radiates from you. When people encounter you, they feel like they're truly seen, often for the first time. It's both mesmerizing and unsettling because it challenges them to face themselves. Your love is not the soft, fluffy kind that seeks approval, it's deep, intense, and unfiltered. You don't hide your truth, and in your presence, others feel exposed. This rawness captivates them, but it also intimidates them. They are drawn to you because they feel you understand something about life that they don't, but they keep their distance because your energy demands honesty. A quality that many people aren't ready for. Moving deeper, let's discuss the fear of vulnerability and intensity that you inspire. People sense the power within you, a self-contained energy that isn't reliant on others. This makes them nervous because they realize they can't manipulate or control you. Your independence challenges their insecurities, and they are afraid of being vulnerable around you because they know you won't coddle them or look the other way. Instead, your presence forces them to face their own fears and flaws. It's as if your energy pushes them to grow, and for many, this is deeply uncomfortable. They may even feel a need to back away because being around you reveals parts of themselves they aren't ready to confront. Then there's your unconventional approach to love. Fierce, yet detached. You love fiercely, but you don't depend on constant validation or superficial connections. People sense this strength, and it scares them. They realize that while you can give your all, you're not afraid to let go if the relationship isn't right. This confidence and self-assuredness unsettle those who depend on attachment. They're used to people clinging or needing reassurance, but you're different. You have an uncanny ability to love deeply and still remain detached, and this makes people nervous. They know they can't rely on you to chase them or validate their insecurities. You demand reciprocity without saying a word, simply by being true to yourself. This unspoken expectation is unsettling for those who aren't used to it. Your presence serves as a mirror, challenging others' inner worlds. When people interact with you, they find themselves faced with their own insecurities and limitations. You reflect back to them what they need to work on, and they either respond by trying to get closer or by retreating into their comfort zones. Some may even give you the bare minimum, rationing their affection to maintain a sense of control, but this, too, is a reflection of their own fears. The challenge you pose to their inner world is profound. You force them to confront the parts of themselves they usually hide, and this can create a defensive reaction, leading them to keep their distance or to manipulate the situation to feel more secure. Let's delve deeper into the dynamic of manipulation and control. Often, you may encounter people who subtly try to manipulate your emotions or actions, sometimes without even realizing they're doing it. They play subtle games, testing your patience and boundaries, as if they're gauging your reactions to figure out how far they can push. This behavior often stems from a place of insecurity and fear. Fear that you won't always be within their grasp. They feel a need to assert control, trying to anchor you to their world because they sense your independence threatens their hold on the relationship. The paradox in this dynamic is their simultaneous attraction to your strength and intimidation by your autonomy. People may withhold affection or act detached, hoping their withdrawal will draw you closer, thinking you'll seek validation from them. Yet, they quickly realize that you're not swayed by these tactics. Your sense of self-worth isn't tied to their approval or disapproval, and this frustrates them. When they find that their attempts to make you feel insecure fail, it unsettles them. They're so accustomed to people playing along in the unspoken rules of attachment that your independence feels like a break in the norm, a disruption to their control. What unnerves them most is the realization that they are not your source of happiness or stability. This independence becomes a boundary they can't penetrate. The more they try to pull you into their game, the more evident it becomes that their sense of control is illusory. They fear the moment when you might simply walk away without a backward glance, leaving them to contend with their own insecurities. This subtle power struggle only intensifies as they realize that, while they need to control to feel secure, you have no need to play along, reinforcing the natural boundary that sets you apart. When we consider the transformative energy you bring to others, it's clear that people are both drawn to and unsettled by it. There's something in your presence that resonates on a deep level. People feel inspired, motivated, or even awakened to new aspects of themselves when they're around you. This energy you radiate gives them a glimpse of their own potential, sparking moments of clarity and self-reflection that they might not experience elsewhere. However, this transformation isn't always comfortable. It challenges them to confront parts of themselves they may have avoided, leading to an intense and often conflicting admiration for the change you invoke. This transformative quality is part of what makes people value your presence so highly, yet they are equally fearful of it. They know that, unlike others who might need their approval, you remain free of these attachments. This unique position you hold means they can't predict your actions or secure a guarantee of your continued presence. The realization that you can bring such significant change without needing them creates a vulnerability in them. They want what you offer, yet they also recognize that you are not tied to them, which creates a bittersweet tension. One of your greatest strengths is your ability to detach and embrace independence. You don't rely on external validation. You don't need people to approve of your choices. This freedom is unsettling to others because it challenges their own reliance on validation. In a world where so many people seek approval, your independence makes you stand out. You love freely, yet you're not afraid to let go if necessary. This power over your own emotions forces others to confront their dependency on external sources of happiness. This journey hasn't been easy. Through rejection and betrayal, you've built unbreakable strength. Every time someone left, every time you faced disappointment, you learned to rely more on yourself. The heartbreak and pain didn't break you, they made you stronger, more resilient. You learned to detach without losing yourself, to stand firm in your own worth. Each experience sharpened your clarity and deepened your self-respect. Now, you are someone who doesn't need others to validate your existence. You've mastered the balance between love and detachment. You can love intensely, but you're not tied down by attachment. This balance is rare, and many don't know how to handle it. When people interact with you, they sense that you see through their facades. Your independence forces them to confront their own lack of authenticity. They either rise to meet you at your level or step away, unable to face the truth you bring to light. As you continue on this path, recognize that your presence has a powerful impact on others. You elevate people by simply being yourself. They experience a change within themselves, even if they don't realize it. But this transformation is uncomfortable for those who resist stepping into their full potential. They may feel exposed or vulnerable around you because your independence and strength reveal what they lack. And your ability to detach reinforces the idea that you are not reliant on anyone's affection or approval. Embrace your strength and independence as a chosen one. You are not defined by the limitations of others. You have built a foundation that no one can shake, and you carry within you both an extraordinary love and a profound detachment. Stand proudly in your truth and remember, those who cannot handle your strength will eventually fall away, leaving space for those who can match you as equals. So, if you resonate with this message, write 777 in the comments below as a signal of your journey toward embracing your unique power. And remember, you are here for a reason. Embrace your duality of love and detachment, for it is your greatest strength. There are moments in life when silence speaks louder than any words. Sometimes, the greatest power you possess is simply walking away. No explanations, no arguments, just the strength to leave and let your absence speak for you. In a world filled with noise, it's the quiet actions, the unseen resilience, and the dignified retreats that create the deepest impact. Silence, often misinterpreted as weakness, is one of the most powerful tools you have. To remain silent in moments that provoke anger, when you're challenged or underestimated, is a testament to your strength. In those moments, silence becomes a statement, a shield, a demonstration that your peace is too precious to disrupt over fleeting conflicts. Walking away isn't just a choice, it's a form of strength. When you remove yourself gracefully from those who fail to recognize your value, it leaves a powerful imprint. Your absence becomes a reminder, a whisper of what once was, and often, it's only when you're gone that people start to truly understand your worth. Suddenly, the void you leave behind becomes a haunting realization of what they've lost. And in that space, where once there was laughter, wisdom, and understanding, all that remains is the emptiness of your absence. Choosing silence over drama is a rare gift. There is an incredible power in maintaining peace, in choosing to preserve your dignity rather than engaging in petty confrontations. In a world quick to retaliate, there's a quiet strength in walking away with self-respect intact. Calmness, when faced with adversity, shows control and an understanding that not every battle deserves a fight. People often misjudge kindness, mistaking it for weakness, and mistake calmness for complacency. But true strength lies in refusing to stoop down, in refusing to get tangled in the games people play. There is a certain grace in standing firm in your truth, in knowing that real strength doesn't need to prove itself with loud gestures. Kindness, when coupled with wisdom, becomes a form of silent resilience. It's the calm confidence of knowing you don't need to engage, and this refusal becomes your quiet armor. When people lose you, they lose a unique energy. There's something irreplaceable about your presence, an essence, a vibration that cannot be duplicated. People may think they'll find better, but soon they'll realize that no one will ever match what you brought to their lives. Your kindness, your depth, your authenticity, these aren't traits easily replaced. In losing you, they lose an energy that can't simply be found again, a void that can't be filled by just anyone. People often underestimate those who are guided by a higher purpose. They misjudge the chosen ones, those driven by a calling beyond worldly recognition. When you choose to walk away, it isn't just about leaving, it's about creating a shift, an energetic change in the lives of those around you. Your absence creates a ripple, a reminder of the light and wisdom you once shared. And in this departure, they're left to face the reality of what they've lost, a presence grounded in something greater. The realization of loss is a powerful personal reckoning. In those quiet hours, as night falls and the world slows down, the weight of regret often settles in. Sleepless nights become filled with the unspoken memories, the what-ifs, and the understanding that they'll never have another chance to make things right. For them, your absence becomes a haunting echo, a silent reminder of the respect, loyalty, and love they once took for granted. As you move forward, you do so with grace. There's a certain victory in silence, in walking away without anger, without looking back. This journey, it's yours alone, and guarding your progress becomes essential. Each step you take away from past drama is a step closer to self-respect and fulfillment. You no longer need validation from those who failed to appreciate you. Moving forward is about honoring your journey and protecting the peace you fought so hard to find. Reflecting on past mistakes, you recognize that they are no longer burdens but teachers guiding you toward growth and wisdom. Each misstep, every misjudgment, has carved a path to a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. Rather than carrying the weight of regret, you transform these experiences into powerful lessons that inform your choices today. This process of reflection has become a source of resilience, showing you how to face future challenges with courage and clarity. As you look back, you begin to see the futility of regret. The desire to redo moments fades, replaced by an acceptance of what cannot be changed. Regret only lingers when you refuse to learn from your past, but you've embraced those lessons fully. You've come to understand that time only moves forward, and living in the past denies you the gift of the present. By letting go of what you cannot alter, you release yourself from the chains of what could have been and step confidently into what can be. Your past, which once felt like a shadow over your life, has become the solid groundwork for your evolution. The pain and disappointment you once faced now serve as reminders of how far you've come. With this foundation, you are stronger and wiser, realizing that those who couldn't appreciate you then have no place in your future. You surround yourself with people who value your growth and understand the person you've become. With each step forward, you honor your journey, knowing that everything you've experienced has led you to the person you are today. As you embrace this new path, you begin to recognize the quiet but powerful pull of divine guidance leading you forward. This guidance isn't always loud or obvious. Sometimes, it's a gentle nudge or a subtle feeling, a whisper in moments of stillness that reassures you to keep moving. With each passing day, you feel more aligned with a sense of purpose that transcends the struggles of the past. It's as if the universe itself has conspired to bring you to this moment, where every challenge you faced was only preparing you for the growth and expansion that now awaits. Choosing peace over conflict becomes a conscious decision that feels both liberating and empowering. You begin to understand that peace isn't merely the absence of conflict but a state of inner strength that can hold space for resilience, understanding, and acceptance. When you choose evolution over stagnation, you release the old narratives and limiting beliefs that once held you back, making space for new perspectives and opportunities to flourish. The decision to let go of what was is a testament to your courage and trust in the journey, a reminder that what lies ahead is far more valuable than anything left behind. The journey ahead may be unknown, but you walk it with a newfound sense of purpose, clarity, and strength. Every step away from the past symbolizes a deeper commitment to growth, where each moment brings you closer to a future filled with endless possibilities. In this new chapter, peace and growth reign supreme, overshadowing any drama or negativity that might have once held sway in your life. You realize that moving forward isn't about escaping the past but rather stepping into a space where you are free to create and experience life with a higher sense of purpose and fulfillment. In leaving behind what no longer serves you, you feel a profound trust in the journey unfolding before you. It's a journey filled with faith and resilience, anchored in the knowledge that everything you need will come in its own time. The act of letting go isn't just about releasing situations or people. It's about honoring your worth and choosing to align with paths that support your growth and happiness. This trust is your anchor, grounding you as you navigate unknown terrains and reminding you that the best is truly yet to come. You understand that there is immense strength in the quiet resolve to walk away with dignity and peace. Sometimes, the silence you leave behind speaks louder than words, creating space for others to reflect on what they've lost. In your silence, there is power, a kind of quiet that makes people realize the value of your presence and the impact of your absence. As you move forward, there's no need to explain or justify, you simply let go, knowing that the absence of drama and the presence of inner peace are testaments to your growth. So, as you walk forward, you do so with grace, allowing others to wonder and reflect. You leave behind traces of yourself, like echoes, that may make people realize what they will never have again. The journey is not about proving a point but about embracing a life that resonates with your highest potential. Because you, grounded in peace and empowered by your own strength, are moving towards something far greater than they could ever offer. You are stepping into a future filled with purpose, where every step forward is a choice for yourself, your peace, and your happiness. If you resonate with this message and recognize the power of silence, take a moment to write, "Chosen Ones," in the comments below. This isn't just a sign of solidarity, but a reminder that you're on the right path. Embrace the strength in silence, trust in your journey, and remember, the best is yet to come. People think they know you. They expect gentleness, an infinite willingness to give and forgive without question. But the reality? When they see the strength within you, they're often taken aback. There's a reason why others find it hard to truly understand you. They can't grasp the depth of your power, a power that can make you more intimidating than any adversary when you decide to reveal it. And that's the very essence of being a chosen one. Let's start with boundaries. Chosen ones, you're kind, but never mistake that kindness for weakness. You know when to draw the line. When others try to exploit your generosity, they hit a wall. Your boundaries are quiet, unspoken, yet powerful. They reveal that kindness doesn't mean bending for everyone's will. It means choosing who and what is allowed in your life. Your strength lies in the resolve to protect your peace, to refuse manipulation, and to maintain those boundaries firmly. You don't just see the world as it appears. You have a unique ability to pierce through deception, to see beneath the surface. People who rely on lies or manipulation quickly realize they can't hide from you. You read between the lines, spotting hidden motives effortlessly. This insight unsettles those who live by deceit because they know they can't fool you. This power isn't just intelligence, it's intuition, a wisdom that reveals what others can't see. There's something about you that commands respect. You don't seek validation or approval, your confidence is quiet, natural, and undeniable. Without saying a word, people sense they can't cross you. It's a silent power that leaves others feeling both drawn to and cautious of you. They sense that you don't need to demand respect, it's simply given. And for those who rely on being the center of attention, your presence alone is enough to unnerve them. Chosen ones are protectors at heart. Yes, you're gentle, but when darkness or injustice crosses your path, something within you ignites. You stand tall, unflinching, against anything that threatens what's right. People who expected you to back down, to be passive, find themselves facing a spirit that is unyielding. Your resolve to uphold truth and fairness is a force that intimidates those who prefer to keep others complacent. Imagine a world around you that seems constantly buzzing with noise, drama, and endless distractions. People rush about, quick to anger, easily frustrated, and often looking for the next conflict or controversy. But amidst all this, you stand with a quiet strength that feels almost surreal to those around you. It's as if there's an invisible barrier between you and the outside chaos, something that allows you to observe without absorbing, to witness without being affected. While others seem to be swept away by the tides of drama, you remain grounded, deeply rooted in a sense of calm that defies the energy around you. This inner peace you hold onto is more than just a passive state, it's an active force, a choice you make every day. People may throw their negativity your way, hoping to pull you into their turbulence, but you don't let it touch you. Instead, you choose what you allow into your space, reflecting back only what aligns with your inner calm. Like a mirror, you send back what others project, not allowing their chaos to settle within you. This ability to remain untouched by external negativity isn't just a defense, it's a strength, a sign of mastery over your own emotions and reactions. As your calm builds into a solid wall, you become something of an enigma to those who thrive on disturbances. They don't quite know how to handle someone who can't be easily pulled into the fray. Your calmness acts as a kind of shield, not only protecting you but also setting a powerful example. The more they attempt to disrupt your peace, the more they realize that their efforts are in vain. And in witnessing this, some may even begin to question their own chaotic tendencies. Your peace becomes a silent message, showing others that true strength isn't found in loud, aggressive responses, but in the quiet resilience that keeps you anchored, no matter what storms may come. Gentleness is your choice, not your limitation. You possess a resilience that many can't comprehend. Those who attempt to wear you down, to break your spirit, quickly find themselves frustrated by your refusal to give up. Every trial only strengthens you further. It's as if your very soul is carved from a material that grows stronger under pressure. This spirit leaves people questioning why their tactics don't work on you. They don't realize you are unbreakable. Chosen ones embody truth. You don't just speak it, you live it. Your words, your actions, cut through facades and pretense. When you speak, people are forced to confront their own falsehoods. They can no longer hide behind masks because your authenticity burns away deception. They find themselves unable to maintain their illusions, and they're left exposed, often shaken by your mere presence. Forgiveness is in your nature, but that doesn't mean forgetting. You release resentment, yes, but you remember the lessons each experience teaches. You forgive not because you're weak, but because you value your peace over harboring grudges. But don't mistake this forgiveness as a free pass for others to walk over you. You forgive without sacrificing your self-respect, holding people accountable to standards that protect your soul. Chosen ones, your love is profound and boundless, stretching beyond the ordinary to a depth that few can comprehend. This isn't a love that can be easily exploited or taken advantage of, however, and that sets you apart. Your love flows freely, pouring out with authenticity and warmth, yet it is not blind. It is a love that inherently understands boundaries, one that acknowledges your own worth and refuses to settle for anything less than mutual respect. This type of love can be transformative, but only for those who approach it with a similar authenticity. When you give fully, offering your time, energy, and care with a sincerity that others may not be accustomed to. People are often drawn to the openness and generosity of your spirit, seeing in you a rare light that they may not find elsewhere. However, what they soon discover is that your love is not a one-way street. It is built on a foundation of reciprocity, where both parties honor and respect each other's worth. This can be surprising to those who have become used to relationships that demand less, but your presence inspires them to rise to a new standard. For those who come with intentions of taking without giving, they are quickly met with a reality check. Your kindness is not weakness, nor is it something that can be taken for granted. People soon realize that your love comes with integrity, with an expectation of mutual growth and respect. They find themselves captivated by the strength of your heart but also come to understand that your love has requirements. To truly be in your presence means to be authentic and to approach you with a willingness to honor the connection. In this way, your love becomes a mirror, reflecting their true intentions back to them. While others are bound by the need for validation, you're free. You understand that seeking approval from others is a chain that limits one's true potential, a tether that anchors people to expectations and illusions. Unlike most, you've learned to look within for assurance, to trust in your own values and sense of purpose. This self-sufficiency not only empowers you but also shields you from the emotional ups and downs tied to others' perceptions. You know who you are, and you no longer need external validation to confirm your worth. This inner freedom means you're not dependent on worldly attachments or fleeting recognition. You move through life with a sense of purpose that transcends material desires or societal pressures. While others might worry about fitting in or being admired, you find satisfaction in your unique journey, focusing on what truly matters to you. This freedom of spirit allows you to embrace life's challenges and uncertainties without feeling the need to cling to what others deem important. For you, fulfillment comes from staying true to your own path. Such detachment makes you nearly impossible to control, for your motivations don't rely on approval or acknowledgement. For those who are heavily invested in others' opinions, your independence may seem foreign, even unsettling. Your freedom, combined with a lack of attachment to societal expectations, speaks of a deep power, a kind of inner strength that unnerves those who rely on control. In your presence, they sense an authenticity and resolve they don't understand, and it's this unwavering sense of self that can shake those who try to confine or influence you. One of the greatest powers of a chosen one is the ability to walk away without a second thought. You don't cling to situations or people that no longer align with your purpose. When you feel it's time to leave, you do so without hesitation. For those who thought they could depend on your loyalty forever, this strength comes as a shock. But it's a reminder, your loyalty lies with truth and integrity, not with manipulation or superficial bonds. So, chosen ones, recognize this power within you. You are not here to conform or to be controlled. You are here to embody strength, insight, and unbreakable spirit. This is what makes you powerful beyond measure. Stand in that power. Know that the strength you carry is unshakable. If this message resonates, let us know by writing 777 in the comments below. Embrace your power, subscribe to join this community of chosen ones, and remember, the world sees only a glimpse of your true strength. Never forget, chosen ones, you are unshakable. Sometimes, the door closing in your face is the best thing that ever happened. It may sting at first, and it may leave you feeling lost, but remember, closed doors are not failures, they're divine interventions. These seemingly lost opportunities are often the very things that save us from what we can't see, harmful situations, toxic people, and paths that would lead us astray. Human nature has a strong inclination toward familiarity, even when it's detrimental to our well-being. This attachment to what we know often prevents us from embracing change because, on a fundamental level, change feels uncomfortable and risky. Our routines, even the ones that harm us, provide a strange sense of security, convincing us that it's safer to stay where we are. This mindset makes it easy to cling to what's familiar instead of venturing into the unknown, which might be exactly what we need to grow and heal. The unknown is challenging because it requires us to let go of control, leaving us vulnerable to the unexpected. Yet, there are times when we receive a push, one we may not immediately understand. Sometimes, God intervenes in our lives by closing certain doors to protect us from our own resistance to change. These closed doors aren't meant to be a punishment, rather, they're divine guidance urging us to move beyond the habits and patterns that have been holding us back. Often, we interpret these doors as losses, but in reality, they are blessings, nudging us toward a new path that better aligns with our growth and higher purpose. By doing so, God helps us break free from cycles that, if left unchallenged, would continue to trap us. In this way, God's closed doors become a form of sacred protection. They filter out the people, experiences, and habits that don't support our journey, creating a boundary around us that fosters growth and peace. These boundaries act as divinely orchestrated gates, allowing only those who resonate with our higher self and intentions to enter our space. When a door closes, it serves as a reminder that not everything is meant for us, and not everyone deserves a place in our lives. The closed doors keep our energy and focus aligned with what truly serves our path, creating room for those connections and opportunities that genuinely enrich us. God's closed doors serve as filters that allow only the right people and circumstances to flow into our lives. These doors create protective boundaries around our peace, allowing us to focus on personal growth without unnecessary distractions or disruptions. By blocking out what isn't aligned, they maintain the purity of our energy, ensuring that we aren't weighed down by the wrong influences. These boundaries aren't limitations, they're protective structures that guard our spirit, making sure we have the space to develop into who we're meant to be without interference from those who don't share or respect our purpose. These divine boundaries also offer us clarity by revealing the people who are genuinely aligned with our higher self. Each closed door serves as an affirmation that only those who share our true values and goals should be close to us. This allows us to build a support system of individuals who lift us up and push us to evolve. When we're not constantly expending energy on those who pull us down or misalign with our intentions, we can focus our strength and love on people who matter, creating stronger, more authentic relationships. Closed doors may seem like rejections, but they're actually opportunities to realign our circle and center ourselves on our true path. Sometimes, closed doors protect us from people who drain more than they give, those who bring more harm than healing. Certain individuals might seem charming at first, drawing us in with charisma, but over time, they reveal themselves as energy vampires, taking more than they contribute. When God closes a door, it shields us from the harm of these people who would deplete us until we're left empty. These closures aren't random, they are divinely orchestrated to preserve our well-being. Through this protection, we are spared from being used and exhausted by those who don't genuinely care for us, allowing us to keep our spirit intact and safeguarded. These closed doors serve as shields, not only protecting us from draining relationships but also preserving our inner light and energy. God sees what we cannot, perceiving the intentions and influences that may not be apparent to us. By blocking the access of harmful people, He keeps our spirit fortified, free from those who would drain us dry. These doors are a gift, a safeguard for our inner strength and peace, helping us maintain our vitality. We may not realize it at the time, but these closed doors are small mercies, sparing us from the heaviness of toxic connections and preserving the energy we need to fulfill our purpose. In preserving our spirit, these closed doors help us stay resilient and focused. They remind us to guard our energy and to be selective about where and with whom we invest our time. This divine filtration system keeps us from losing ourselves in people or situations that don't contribute positively to our journey. In doing so, we're able to protect our peace and keep our inner light strong, continuing to move forward with a sense of purpose and self-worth. Closed doors guide us, helping us discern where to place our trust, ultimately leading us toward relationships and experiences that nourish our soul rather than diminish it. Closed doors help establish and reinforce your spiritual standards. They demand respect for your time and purpose, allowing only those who truly align with your values to enter. When you set a high bar, those who are meant to be in your life will rise to meet it. Those who can't respect your standards are stopped at the threshold, never allowed to disrupt your peace or pull you from your path. Closed doors reveal true intentions. When a door closes, watch who stays respectful of your boundaries and who tries to manipulate their way back in. This is God's way of testing people's motives, separating those who genuinely value you from those who were only in it for personal gain. Closed doors expose those hidden agendas that we sometimes overlook in our desire to see the good in everyone. Some people enter your life not to build with you but to take advantage of what you have. Closed doors prevent these opportunists from getting close. God shields you from shallow connections that would erode your self-worth and deplete your spirit. These doors protect you from those who see your light and only seek to benefit from it without contributing anything meaningful in return. When doors close, it can lead to solitude. But this solitude isn't punishment, it's a gift. Closed doors foster self-reliance, teaching you to find peace and strength within yourself. You begin to rely less on external validation and more on your inner foundation, building a strength that doesn't waver when people leave or circumstances change. As some doors close, space is made for the connections that truly matter. Those who enter after the filtering process are the ones who respect your boundaries, who lift you up rather than drain you. God removes the distractions, leaving room for authentic relationships built on mutual respect and growth. These are the connections that feed your spirit, the ones that add value without hidden motives or strings attached. Closed doors keep you from slipping back into old patterns, preventing you from revisiting the cycles that held you back. They redirect you to paths that align with your evolved self, ensuring that you're always moving forward, not backward. God's guidance keeps you from regressing, steering you toward growth, and reminding you that you're meant for more than your past mistakes. Every closed door tests your commitment to your mission. Are you strong enough to keep going, even when the way seems blocked? These obstacles challenge your focus and resilience, pushing you to prioritize your purpose over past attachments. The doors that close are reminders that sometimes, what you want isn't what you need, and that only by staying true to your path can you reach your highest potential. Every closed door adds a layer of protection to your spirit. Each no, each goodbye, and each rejection is building your resilience. You become unbreakable, prepared for the blessings and challenges that lie ahead. God isn't keeping you from happiness, He's preparing you for a deeper, more lasting fulfillment, ensuring that you're strong enough to carry the weight of your destiny. Closed doors remove distractions, freeing you to focus on what truly matters. With each closed door, you gain clarity, sharpening your vision and aligning your energy with your highest calling. The things that drain you are left behind, and what's left is your purpose, your mission. You're no longer pulled in 1,000 directions. Instead, you're focused, empowered, and ready to pursue your calling without interference. Closed doors guard your vision, keeping your purpose protected from those who would dilute or derail it. Not everyone will understand your journey or support your mission. By closing certain doors, God ensures that only those who genuinely align with your values and vision are allowed to walk alongside you. This safeguard keeps your purpose pure, your energy undivided, and your path untainted. Chosen ones, remember that every closed door is a divine step toward a brighter, more aligned future. Sometimes, the things you think you want are distractions, and the things you lose are blessings in disguise. Trust the process, and trust that what's meant for you will find you, even if it requires a few closed doors along the way. If you resonate with this message, write 777 in the comments to affirm your alignment with divine timing. Let the world know you're ready to embrace the path laid out for you, ready to welcome the blessings and opportunities that align with your purpose. Stay blessed, chosen ones. Remember, the best is yet to come. Keep moving forward, and trust that each closed door is leading you exactly where you're meant to be. This is a message tailored for you, a signal meant to reach those with a purpose that goes beyond the ordinary. You're not here by accident. There's a deeper purpose for you, guiding you, connecting you to something larger. So sit back and listen closely, because you're about to discover why your unique intelligence, your genius, is beyond the reach of most, and why this fact terrifies them. You've been placed on a unique path, and deep down, you already know this. You're someone with a calling, a purpose that feels as though it's encoded within your very being. You're not here just to drift along, to blend in, or to simply go through the motions. There's a spark within you, a compass that's been pulling you towards something greater, something meaningful. And although this path may be challenging, it's the reason you're here today. To hear this reminder, your path has purpose. And it's powerful. Inside you lies a wellspring of wisdom. It's an intelligence, a clarity that can't be measured by traditional standards or academic achievements. It's not about book smarts or memorizing facts. This intelligence comes from a place far deeper. It's the kind of wisdom that emerges from intuition, from your soul's knowing. And this inner intelligence is unique to you. It's been given to you because you have a role to play, a light to shine in places that others may fear to go. Your inner genius, this intelligence you carry, is fundamentally different from what society typically recognizes as intelligence. It isn't about grades, degrees, or IQ scores. It's a deep, internal knowing, a guidance system that allows you to see the world with clarity and insight that most people simply don't have access to. This genius is your birthright, and it's something only you can nurture and cultivate. It allows you to connect the dots in ways others can't. It enables you to see beyond the surface and understand the truths hiding beneath the noise. This inner wisdom, this clarity, it makes others uncomfortable. They may not understand it. They may even be threatened by it. Why? Because the truth you hold within you challenges their own beliefs, their own limitations. When you speak, even if you don't mean to, you may awaken something in them, something they're not ready to face. Your insights can act like a mirror, reflecting parts of themselves they'd rather keep hidden. And because of this, people may react with discomfort, skepticism, or even hostility. But remember this, their reactions are not a reflection of your worth. When people reject or misunderstand you, it has everything to do with their own limitations, their own fears. They are simply reacting to the power and clarity of your intelligence, an intelligence that can challenge the very foundations of their beliefs. Don't let their reaction sway you. Don't let their discomfort make you doubt yourself. You're on a higher path, and not everyone is ready to walk alongside you. This path may lead you to times of solitude, and that's okay. Solitude isn't loneliness, it's a space for growth. Solitude is where your intelligence deepens, where your insights become sharper. It's in these moments alone that you can truly connect with your purpose, align yourself with the bigger picture, and understand the role you're meant to play. Trust that these moments of solitude are not setbacks, they're preparation. Trust that your path is unfolding exactly as it should, even if, at times, it feels lonely. With this gift of wisdom comes the responsibility of knowing when to share and when to hold back. Not everyone is ready for the truths you hold. Sometimes, sharing your insights too openly can bring about unnecessary resistance or misunderstanding. Trust your intuition. It will guide you on when to speak and when to remain silent. Remember, timing is everything, and there will be moments when the right person, at the right time, will be ready to hear what you have to say. At times, you may feel tempted to downplay your intelligence, to blend in, to fit into the crowd. But don't. Don't let the pressure of fitting in extinguish the light within you. Stand confidently in your unique intelligence. Embrace it. Your genius is not meant to be hidden, it's meant to shine. As you embrace your intelligence, you'll naturally attract others who resonate with your wisdom, people who understand and value the perspective you bring. Your intelligence is not just a gift, it's a sacred channel. You're here to bring forth truths, to reveal insights, and to shine a light in places where others fear to tread. Never apologize for this gift. Never feel guilty for the clarity you possess. Hold it with confidence, for it's a gift from a higher source, given to you to fulfill a purpose that goes beyond personal gain. Channel this wisdom with reverence, knowing that it's meant to guide not only you but also those who are ready to receive it. There will be challenges, no doubt. Rejection, misunderstanding, isolation. These hardships are often unexpected, showing up at the moments when you feel most vulnerable. It's easy to question your worth when faced with rejection, to wonder if you're on the right path when others don't understand you. However, these struggles are not signals to give up. Rather, they are indicators of a journey that requires resilience and courage, a journey uniquely yours. When others can't understand you, it's not a reflection of you, it's a sign of the path you're meant to walk. Every misunderstood idea, every lonely moment is a reminder that you're treading a path that not everyone is meant to walk. You're carving out a new direction, one that will sometimes feel daunting because it's yours alone. This isolation, though difficult, is actually a form of growth, forcing you to rely on your own strength, teaching you to walk confidently even when the way forward seems unclear. Find your validation within. Remind yourself that you are enough, that your intelligence is valid, that your worth isn't dependent on anyone's approval. Self-validation becomes essential on this path. It's the anchor that holds you steady in turbulent times. The more you look within for affirmation, the stronger you'll become, recognizing that true worth doesn't fluctuate with others' opinions. Trust in yourself, in your ability to grow and to find wisdom, and let that inner validation build your confidence, knowing your journey, however challenging, is precisely where you're meant to be. Your intelligence is not just for your benefit. It's a tool meant to guide and uplift others, to help those who are ready to awaken to their own paths. Intelligence is a gift that grows richer when shared, and your unique perspective can become a source of light for those who might still be searching. By offering insight, clarity, and understanding, you can be the spark that ignites someone else's journey, the voice that helps others see truths they may have missed. Use your intelligence with a sense of service. Let it guide others to truth, to clarity, to understanding. Service-oriented intelligence is profound. It transcends personal gain and seeks to uplift those around you. When you see knowledge as a gift to be shared, your intelligence becomes an act of kindness, a bridge that connects you with others in meaningful ways. Yet, this service requires intention and integrity, grounding your intelligence in humility and purpose. But remember, to serve effectively, you must first prepare yourself. Reflect, grow, and nurture this intelligence within, so when the time comes, you're ready to serve from a place of strength and alignment. True service starts with self-awareness and commitment to personal growth. By cultivating your own mind, you're ensuring that your guidance comes from a well-informed, balanced, and grounded place. When you invest in your development, you honor both yourself and those who look to you for guidance, providing them with genuine insight. You've been given this intelligence for a reason. You're meant to lead, to guide, to illuminate. Recognize that your gifts are not random but are purposeful, carrying with them a responsibility to contribute positively to others' lives. This intelligence calls you to step up, to offer your unique perspective to the world, and to become a light in the midst of uncertainty. Embrace the responsibility, knowing that it's part of your purpose to uplift and inspire. Embrace this role with humility and confidence, recognizing that your purpose is not about personal pride, but about fulfilling a larger calling. Leadership isn't about elevating yourself, it's about creating an environment where others can also grow and shine. When you lead from a place of humility, you allow your actions to speak louder than your words, letting your impact be felt rather than seen. Confidence without arrogance invites respect, allowing others to see you as someone they can trust and learn from. Stand tall in your role, not out of ego, but out of reverence for the purpose you're here to fulfill. Lead with humility, knowing that you are a part of something greater, something that calls you to be a beacon for others on their journey. Every step you take with integrity reinforces your commitment to this larger calling. As you lead, remember that each moment is an opportunity to serve a higher purpose, to guide with empathy, and to be a source of strength for others as they navigate their own paths. If this message resonates with you, if you feel the pull of this purpose within you, take a moment to affirm it. Type 777 in the comments below. Let this be a sign, a declaration of your commitment to walking this path with confidence, clarity, and courage. And if you're ready to continue this journey with us, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.